In this video, I'll be discussing some important tips for 1 minute preparation for cue card. First, quickly think of the topic about which you have to speak that you can elaborate further at the time you speak. Understand the topic very well. Sometimes students misunderstand the topic of cue card and speak irrelevantly, though they speak a lot. Keep all the written keywords in your mind when you are speaking. Note down factual information as your keywords being more specific as per the focus question, such as for what, when, in where, why, whom questions. You can write party, last month, hotel, respectively. So these are the key points that you can write and you can relate, you can elaborate on it. Examiner may be looking at your sheet at the time you are writing the keywords. Do not feel nervous or conscious. Just focus on the cue card. Do not write full sentences to waste time. Write short words or phrases instead. Make sure you keep on thinking for ideas and do not go blank and writing keywords. Cue card topics are familiar topics about which you might have personal experience, heard from others, watched in movies or read in some books. Always look for ideas on the topic from your familiarity itself, which would make you feel easy and comfortable to find content for speaking. Write the keywords clearly that you can get imprinted in your mind well, but do not write them very slowly and try covering basic points of all the questions in the cue card. Write keywords in bullet points rather than random words. Start imagining the situation or creating a picture in your mind to get better ideas. You may write down some vocabulary that you can use while speaking. When you are done writing keywords, give a glance at once and then speak when the examiner asks. So these are the very few points that I want you guys to focus on. When you'll focus on these points, cue card gonna be very easy for you. And in this video, I'm also sharing a cue card with you that recently came in the exam. So let's have a look. Describe an art exhibition that you visited. When you saw this exhibition, where the exhibition was held, what was on display, and explain your impression of the exhibition. As we have discussed earlier, that when, where, what, and this is important. These are the keywords, you can write your bullet points according to this. So when you saw this exhibition, whether you were a teenager, little, or if you remember the date, just mention it. Where, obviously the place. What was on display, you're going to explain what you saw and then explain your impression of the exhibition. What are the effects of that exhibition on your mind? So you're going to explain that. So let's have a look. When I was little, I went to a museum near my hometown to see a paintings exhibition. Here even you can add more details, like when I was little, in class 4 or 5, I went to a museum near my hometown Pathankot to see a paintings exhibition. It was a special one-time exhibition to commemorate the struggle of Indian freedom fighters. There were paintings from many different artists, including some world-famous ones like Rabindranath Tagore, Raja Ravi Verma and M.F. Hussain. However, all the paintings were on the life of Indian freedom fighters. Some of the paintings showed them with their families before they became involved in the freedom struggle, and some paintings depicted them actively protesting or fighting against the British. I think this was intentionally done to highlight the sacrifices that the freedom fighters made for India's independence. Along with each painting, there were labels in Hindi and English language describing the content of the paintings. When my parents told me about the exhibition, I wasn't interested and I thought that I would get really bored. But after visiting, I remember thanking my parents for taking me there. One of the paintings, the hanging of Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev, had a long-lasting impact on me. I had read about this incident in my history textbook, but I didn't know that all of them were so young when they made this ultimate sacrifice. Moreover, I think reading about something in history books can never compare to the actual experience of seeing it in painted form. I came out with a new found appreciation for India's freedom and the people who made it possible. So these are the points that you can use in your speaking.